So we've done the part where we did it with just positive reinforcement, getting her to sit, and making sure that we went in 5 times before she broke the command. Then we went to the second stage where we got her used to the leash tension and loving the leash tension. A little bit of gentle tension up, she loves it, she relaxes, she gets fed with food. We pull down gently. If she needs help, we guide with food while maintaining the tension, and then when she lays down, she gets rewarded. Now that she loves the command and loves giving into leash tension, we're going to go into correction phase of dog training, which is actually what you need to get her trained to a level where you can take her to restaurants, family occasions, things like that. But if you jump to the correction phase early on, it's the fastest and easiest way to confuse your dog and affect their personality. But by doing the training the way that we do, where she loves the training, loves the leash tension, then gets the correction, she understands what to do, she understands why she's supposed to do it, and that we have her best interest, you're going to get results like you're seeing today. What we're doing is we're going to work on the down now, and now we're in the correction phase of dog training. If she looks confused after I yank the leash hard, I know that she isn't trained up enough, which means I need to go back to that gentle guidance stage for a little bit longer. So let's get it going. Down. Okay. Awesome. Now she listens, I say it once, and then if she doesn't respond or breaks the command, I'm going to say no and I'm going to correct. Good? Okay. And this is about the time when you can start to think about removing food from the training. Before, it's every single time you say the command. You say sit, food. You pull on the leash, food. This stage of the training, you can start to think about removing the food a little bit. So we're going to do the exact same thing we were doing before. Good. Move away. Good. Move away. Good. Awesome. Now we're going to step it up and add a little bit more distractions. So we're going to throw some of that daily food on the ground. So instead of giving it to her, we're going to use it more of a distraction. Put that food on the ground like this. Okay? Okay? Just like that. And use it more as a distraction. We're saying no with the correction rather than down, because what we want to do is we want her to not like the word no and love the word down. So I want to use the word down when it's associated with food, guidance, and understanding, and I want to use the word no when it's only related to a correction. That way, the only word she doesn't like is the word no. Okay, good. And boom. Okay. So we're using that as a distraction. Okay. Good. We're going to the food to reward rather than going right to her. So that's one of them. Now I'm going to tell her free and let her eat some of the food. Free dog, free. Go be free. All right, we used the first distraction, which was the food, which is a great one. You definitely want to start off with that one. The next one is going to be using gentle leash tension. And again, make sure that you're on the correction stage before you start implementing this. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting a little bit of gentle leash tension, getting her to understand that even if you're being pulled on the leash, you're not allowed to break the command. So we're going to get it started again. Gentle leash tension. Good. Go back in and reward. Gentle leash tension. Good. Go back in and reward. I'm not yanking or pulling. I'm just kind of gentle leash tension. Good. Go back in and reward. Gentle leash tension. Good. Go back in and reward. She broke the command. This is a perfect example. I'm going to go like this. No. Down. Very good. The key in dog training is you always want to train in private, not public. So we want to set up all these distractions in a private setting, like on a dock or out at your house. That way when you go out in public, you already have her trained. We've done the food on the ground. We've done the leash tension. I want to go over a couple other things and we'll wrap it up. One of the other ones, we did the step over. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do the jump over. No, down. Now she has a hard time with that one, so I'm going to go back. If I have to correct, good. I want to go back into rewarding 5 times again. Good. Good. Even though I'm on a new stage, I still want to remember to reward good 5 times before correcting. Good. Good. And did you guys see when I yanked on the leash, she automatically went to the command, which shows that she understands what to do. She just blatantly did it wrong. So we're going to do the jump over again. Good. See, she held it that time. So now I don't have to be so worried about correcting. But you want to make sure, no matter what, that you keep it to 5 positives, 1 negative. Now the next one is a little bit more challenging. It's the runaway. So you go like this. Good. No. Down. And now 5 positives. Good. And make it easy for her to succeed. Good. So that's the next stage. That's the correction phase. As we progress through the training, I can show you a couple more steps on how to do it off the leash, but this is the very basics of on the leash. One of the things that you want to remember is even if your dog's on the correction phase, you really can't go wrong by doing step 1, step 2, and step 3, maybe for 5 minutes before you start doing the corrections. You can't go wrong. You're going to do some training. Can't go wrong by warming them up. Sit, food, this is what we're supposed to do. Leash tension, do you remember the leash tension? Yep, I remember the leash tension, then the corrections. Kind of the same way that I did it. I spent a little bit of time doing the food, a little bit of time doing the leash tension, then I went into the corrections. When your dog's totally trained and dialed in, you can just do the corrections, no problem. But especially if you're just learning the training and this is your first attempt at professionally training a dog, you can't go wrong by just, kind of like a TV show, a review. Step 1, step 2, step 3. That way they remember the full cycle. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to take some time to use the dog's daily food for training and take it nice and slow. Corrections in dog training are like cooking with salt. You can always add more later, but you can't take it back. I look forward to helping you with your noble dog, and please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.